Am I really gonna defile this grave for money? What am I kidding, bro? I'm gonna do it for the views, bro.
And while I got you fellow viewers down here, I think it's a good way to segue into today's topic, which is the types of dead OSC creators as of today. And when I say types, I mean the different types of way a creator quits. Whether it's from drama, burnout, or in the worst possible case scenario, just being exposed or being a genuinely awful person. But let's start off with the first type, which I see as the most common and honestly the good ending of an OSC channel, which is burnout. Usually the person who has burned out has been making videos for a long amount of time. And on top of that, they often seem to have it all. The subscribers, the views, no drama, bro. I could only dream of that, man. But burnout is a tough thing to overcome, and I honestly completely understand it, why a creator just wants to quit all of a sudden. Now, when a person goes through burnout, there's usually two possible routes that they can take. The first route is going on hiatus, which means that this person takes an indefinite break and they might resume their channel one day, might not, who knows, it's hard to tell. The second route is usually them starting to make a new channel, usually in a different genre that has nothing to do with their past content. And the funny part is that their OSC content that they previously made before tended to have better views than their newer content that they have now. But hey, if they're doing what they love, it doesn't matter how the numbers compare. And honestly, I'm an advocate for that, since I got two channels myself. One that's OSC related and one that's just my friend group that I'm actually passionate about. Not saying that this channel is not passionate. I like doing these videos. But that's pretty much a summary of the burnout routes. Now, let's move on to our next category, which is the pivot. These people are somewhat similar to the people going on hiatus to start a new channel, but the key difference is that the pivots stay on the same channel, and they slowly transition their content over time to be something completely different. One minute they're talking about bfdi, and the next minute they're just uploading something completely different, shifting away from that genre completely. And this usually happens when they grow out of the community or just stop joining the OSC shows as much as they used to, which is completely understandable, like I said. Now it's down to the second to last type, the drama quits. These people are usually the second to worst of the bunch, and I say second to worst because there's a tier that is far much worse. And by drama quits, I mean creators who get caught up in some pretty controversial situations. That could be being racist, disrespectful, just anything that's just cancelable, okay? But usually one or two things happen in these types of scenarios. And there's plan A, where they try to make amends with an apology video, which doesn't really go too well, bro. Or there's plan B, where they write a long apology note and leaving the community altogether, taking responsibility. Now, last but not least, this is probably the worst possible route of them all. You can call this the snow grave route or the dark side, whatever you want, but when someone goes down this route, there's no chance of redemption, and for good reason. And it is when a creator is exposed for being a PDF file. I'm not going to go into detail, but these people usually are there to exploit younger fans in disgusting ways. But sometimes, like clockwork, they sometimes try to come back and act like nothing has happened. But nobody forgets, and no one wants them around, yet they come back every single time, bro. Why? That, in my opinion, is the worst type of OSC creator. But meanwhile, everyone else has their own reasons for leaving, and while it can be sad to see some people go, at the end of the day, we need to respect these people's choices. So what we shouldn't be doing is begging these creators, spamming them to return back, because that's not how it should work. What we really need to do is just give them time and space. And if they don't come back, that's their decision, and we should respect that altogether. Okay, kid, that's a nice speech and all, but that doesn't really explain why you dug up a corpse in broad daylight. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm on trial. Oh my gosh. Yeah, take him away. He's a lost cause. Well, I guess this brings me to my end card of the video, and if you happen to enjoy today's video, I suggest you hit that like and subscribe button for more content, because I am one of the smallest OSC creators out here. So if you want to show you some support, just click that button, or honestly, if you want to do something better, you could just bail me out of jail. That which I'd prefer more right now. Oh, I'm gonna be here for a long time.